Hey everyone, Carrie here. Today I'm going to be doing a speed through showing how you can join both the Berserkers and the Claws at the same time. Oddly enough, you can actually do this very quickly from starting a new game, and you can do it without entering any combat. So I'm actually having a pretty fun time making all these Elex 2 videos, and I'd like to hear from you guys if there's anything you'd like to see, or something that you found that's pretty cool and you'd like to see that happen in a video. I do have some future projects planned, but it would be cool to get some feedback on what you guys want to see. I also have gotten a new microphone, so hopefully it sounds pretty good here. I've been playing around with the settings quite a bit to try and get it nice and clear. Anyways, at the very start of the game, we're just going up to that bastion teleport. Along the way, we can grab a healing potion. There's 2 of them actually right above us when you start. And then on the tower right next to us here, we can jetpack up and collect a green potion, which is a general remedy. So I use those so we can get through the mines quite quickly. So just run up here and grab this first teleport, and then we'll make our way to the bastion. Well, I'm a little worse for wear there, but we've made it. Just get out of combat. There we go. So yeah, we're just going to head over to the mines, and we can do that from the World Heart teleport that we unlocked. So I'll see you guys over there. Alright, so now I'm going to equip the general remedy, heal up with one of the potions, and I go ahead and loot the corpses of the dead miners as I run this, just because a lot of them do have some Elex on them, which helps in the end. And when you run in here, you're just staying completely to the right. You don't need to make any left-hand turns. I take a second there to let my stamina come back, and I start sprinting again. And then I whip a 180 once I've discovered the source of the gas. And then when my health is pretty low, I drink that remedy. And then while it's under effect, I heal back to full. Because while you are poisoned, the game won't let you heal. So that's the little shortcut that I take, is popping the general remedy. And then while I'm in that small window, I heal up again. And then you can get through this whole run without a gas mask. Awesome. So now we're just heading up to the back end of the fort. Just right up here. And we're going to grab that teleport. So from the teleport, you just come around back and drop down into the little cliff here. And if you follow this inside, sitting on a table, will be Scrappy's chest key.
Got some nerve on you.
So now we're just running over here to find Scrappy and speak with him. We're just going to let him know that we have already visited the mine and that everyone's dead. And by doing that, it's going to allow us to enter the fort. So now that we've already grabbed the teleport up here, I find it to be a little faster to just teleport up and then get caught by a guard, because he will kick you to the front door of the fort. Alright, so once we're here, We can speak with the guard, let him know that Scrappy has sent us, and he will allow us access inside. So go ahead and grab the teleport. Apparently that fall damaged me. So I go back to the bastion now, because I have enough points so I can level up my jetpack. You just need 25 intelligence to do so, and have 1 skill point, and I believe some cash. So that's also, again, why we grabbed some off those miners. Okay, so just coming back up here, we can now speak with Fenris, let him know what Scrappy has said. So he's going to give us $1,000 to bring to Scrappy. And after doing that, we're just going to sneak in behind him into his house and loot his safe. Okay, so the next location I marked there, that is Thorhild's house. So we're just going to run inside there and collect the items that are sitting in her chest. It is locked, but she keeps the key directly above it. Alright, now we're just running over to that house right there. Might be a little faster from this teleport. Perfect. So yeah, we just head in here and speak to this guy once, and then he'll head over to the lab and have his back turned to us. So we can then get into his safe. Okay, so now we just need to head over to the merchants, and we are going to buy 5 gas masks and then some lockpicks with mainly with the money that we got from Fenris. And because we're doing it in this order, normally you'd go see Scrappy first and give him that money, but this is a small shortcut, so we will have to lie to Scrappy. But that's okay. Yeah, so just lie to him about the money. Tell him that you will go investigate the mine to find out the source. And then now we have found the source. Give him the gas masks that we purchased. And then he's going to give us some flyers for some job advertisements. And now we already have his key and he's walking away, so we can loot his chest. So once we do that, you can go ahead and highlight the quest, Miners for Scrappy, or Tavar, whatever that had said. And there's just 3 poster boards that we have to go put them up on. One of them, we do have to go hang it up in the cultivator's fields, and Thorhild is not too enthused about that. So you can speak to her and you can ask her if the that you feel the workers should have their own choice, and she'll agree and let you put it up. But you can also just put it up without her permission, and she'll just be displeased about that. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang it up. Oh, wow, what is going on here? A lot of action in the fields. Jeez. Yeah, so it says Thorhild will not like that, but she can deal with it. And the last one is just straight ahead in from the main gate. Alright, so then we just have to go find Scrappy. Which should work out, because he's going to be probably right next to the next NPC we got to speak with. So let him know you hung up the flyers. And now Scrappy will back us when we talk to Fenris about going into the upper district. So now you can speak with Wolf here. Let him know that you're Jax, you don't belong to anybody yet, and that you will help him with his investigation. He's then going to have you investigate a nail and a propaganda poster. So you can tell him that the nail looks like it was made in a forge, and that the back side of the flyer looks rather interesting. So he'll agree and have you go speak with those people. Before you do that, you can actually run inside his house, and you can use his bed to sleep until midnight. I do this now because after we speak to him, or the two people we have to go question, you have to wait till midnight for the next quest with Wolf to continue. And this actually works out perfect, because then on the way, this little NPC in the house here, the armor guy, he'll have gone to bed now, so we can sneak in and we can steal the ring from on his dresser table. So then from there, we just keep going straight over to the blacksmith. Perfect. So yeah, just let him know that his nails are being used with those propaganda posters, and that's about all we have to do. And now we just have to go speak to the barkeeper, Chloe, I think her name is. So one of the things with Elex 2 is you can no longer interrupt an NPC if they're already engaged in a conversation. It's a little more realistic, I guess. Gets a little annoying after a while. But basically when you come in here, before you can speak with Chloe, she has to go rip the door guy a new one for not letting us in, and then she gives the bartender a hard time. I'm just gonna kind of skip ahead through this dialogue. And then once she's done all of that, you just speak with her and show her the flyer with the propaganda on it. Perfect. So Wolf is now going to be right outside, and it is technically still midnight. Looks pretty bright out though. But it's midnight, so it counts, and Wolf will agree to go with us on the next part of his quest. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip through most of his quest because it's just kind of running around. When you come up to this guy though, you have an option to pay him 150 shards. I would recommend doing that so then you don't have to fight him. So that will then conclude the first half of the Wolf quest. And now we can go back to the main entrance of the fort. And when you get, I don't know, a little ways in here, Skinny will run up to you as he wants to talk with you. So you just follow Skinny until he's outside here and then speak with him. And he's going to talk to you about the claws. So he's going to give you 500 bucks. He's going to ask you for a ring. We have already picked it up. So we can just go ahead and give him the ring. And then he will take us over to the secret entrance of the claws.
Where are we going?
So once you get here, we got to hop on inside the secret trapdoor and speak with Yasmin.
Just don't take too long making up your mind.
So it's really key here that you make sure you return the ring to her. I almost ruined this and lied to her saying Skinny told me I could keep it. Luckily though, she gave me a second chance to hand over the ring. I was speeding through that dialogue a little too quickly. And then let her know exactly why you're here. You want to be upfront and honest, and you can just move right on with her quest. So now she's set a trap for Wolf to essentially throw him on a goose chase that will never be solved. So we can tell Wolf in the bar there that we found their hideout, and we can lie to him and give him the false location. Once we do that, we return to Yasmin, and now we have earned her trust, and we are now able to start taking on missions for the claws, and we can use the other guy down here who teaches us lockpicking, hacking, I believe, a lot of thievery. So anyways, once you're done talking to Yasmin, you can check the assignments chest, and there's our first assignment. It's going to be the item that we already took from Thorhild's chest. So right outside the entrance there is a little dead drop that we can use. So we toss that in, 200 experience, and go back in to get the next two items out of the chest. And that's going to be from Scrappy's stuff and that scientist guy from his safe. So again, we already have those, so we can just throw those inside. Alright, so now I set my intelligence to 30 and my dexterity to 25, or no, to 30 on this one, yeah. Because then with the help of a modifier that we took from Fenris, we can get to 35 dexterity. And we can afford lockpicking 1 and level 2. Well, I'm short on cash by a little bit, so I'll check my reward chest. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, lockpicking, you'll need lockpicking level 2 for this next one. And you want the modifier, or I believe it's the specializer that we got from the safe earlier from the scientist's house. Because when we combine all of that, we'll have lockpicking level 3. So there's Fenris's valuables that we stole, dropped in the dead drop. So now we need to steal from Rat. So you can just get in behind him up top here. I would recommend making a save right now, just in case you mess this up.
What are you doing sneaking around?
Basically, there's 10 pins, and you want to go to the 4th pin, and you want to start knocking those ones up. And you keep going all the way to pin number 9, and then you go back to pin number 3, then pin 10, 2, and 1. So that'll get us inside his chest. We can take all of those valuables. And Ooh, that was close. Make sure they're not looking at you when you grab it all. You can break into it with them watching, you just can't take anything. So then next up, you just walk down real slow, not crouched, until you're behind this barrel. Once you've broken line of sight with Rat, you can then crouch and stealthily walk down the stairs, where we'll find his safe that we can break into. The code to his safe is going to be 4781.
I'm in.
So take all of those belongings, and now we just got to run back to Yasmin. She's about to give us the quest to steal from Rat, and then we can complete it right there on the spot.
Okay, now things are starting to get creepy.
For whatever reason, this one doesn't need to go in the dead drop.
The thieves can get away with that. Then what else?
Alright, so we're already done, so we can tell her that we've done it and hand it over. She then needs to sit down. Kind of funny though, because she kind of glitches and ends up standing just to look down on us from the chair.
I think.
So anyways, that is how we fully complete the claws. So you're one of the claws now. And then we just head up this way to speak with Fenris to gain access to the upper district to become a berserker. And this will work out just fine for you for the longest time. I think it's much later on in the game when you're in between levels, probably 20 and 30. That's when you'll have to ultimately make a decision between staying true to the claws or the berserkers. So I won't really spoil anything else with that. Just know that it is coming up. So, but for now you can safely enjoy accessing both everything the berserkers have to offer and the claws. And yeah, doing this run here, you get a lot of experience, honestly. Just from completing the one with Rat, stealing from him, I believe that was like 8,000 experience alone. So I've got a lot of attribute points. I'm already level 9 just from doing all of this.
Good to hear. Very nice.
So I just put them wherever I want. It doesn't really matter.
District is open again.
Just killing time while I wait for the dialogue to finish.
Here he is.
And yeah, let them know you want to join. And there, just like that, we're now a berserker. We are able to access and still speak with all of the claws. So that is how you do both. I believe if I were to make a game save in a moment here, I think this took just over 30 minutes from a brand new game. So you can do this really quickly. If you're heart set on the berserkers, then yeah, this is what you'd want to be doing. Yeah, so 34 minutes, not too bad at all. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. As I mentioned, I do have some other small projects for Elex 2 that I'm working on. But yeah, again, if you have any ideas, please share them with me in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. Thanks again.